If you guys didn't watch this year's El Clasico, it was insane. One of the craziest I've seen in years, and it's the fourth one this season. If you're unfamiliar with El Clasico, it is one of the biggest rivalry matches in club football. This year, Barcelona has been dominating, but that hasn't always been the case. It made me want to go back and relive the Messi and Ronaldo era of Real Madrid and Barcelona, but I'm going to do that a little differently this time. Today, we're finding out, finally, who is better between Messi and Ronaldo, but we're doing it in the Women's League. That's right, I've created Messi and Ronaldo in the Women's League. I've used their height, their weight, and their overall stats from what the internet claims is their best years. For our Messi, that was the 2011-2012 year, and I used this card for reference. For Ronaldo, it was the 2014-15 season, of which I used this card for reference. So today, we're definitely putting this rivalry to the test, but with a lot bigger twist. And with Barcelona's men's and women's teams currently dominating, I'm going to be watching this from the perspective of the Barcelona team. But sadly, this Barcelona team already has a great right winger in Hansen, so we're going to have to sub her out, but we're probably going to have to sell her as well. On second thought, I think we'll be okay if we just convert her to a left wing, but our Cristiano Ronaldo should be getting some good game time this season as well. This is the second game of the season, and we already have an El Clasico set up. Messi versus Ronaldo. Let's see who wins here. It is Barcelona 3-2. Ronaldo and Messi both scoring. This is going to be a fun video. All right, second El Clasico here. We're at the end of January. Real Madrid is actually currently in first and Barcelona in second, so this could put us above them. Let's see here. 3-2 again. No goal for Messi, no goal for Ronaldo, and that did put us above Real Madrid. But Messi is nowhere to be found on the top scorers list, whereas our Ronaldo is currently 8th. And before we see how season 1 ended up, we can see that both Ronaldo and Messi made the team of the season, and Messi did end up making the top 25 scorers list. But Ronaldo blasted Messi out of the water this time. 18 goals and 30 appearances, ranking 2nd in the league. They do end up tying on assists overall, but Messi ends up taking the league title by 1 point. Ronaldo may have won in stats. Messi got the silverware though, and the Women's UEFA Champions League went to Juventus this year. So I don't really know whether to call this year a draw or a win for either of them. Again, Ronaldo won the stats, but Messi won the league. I think with scoring double the goals though, we're gonna have to give it to Ronaldo. And this year we do have Champions League football, which it seems is still in the old group stage style, as in October we play Arsenal and Lyon, November is Wolfsburg and Lyon for the second time, and December is Wolfsburg and Arsenal for the second times as well. And it looks like both us and Real Madrid made it through to the next round of the Champions League. However, Real Madrid is currently topping Liga F, and Messi is in the top 25 this time, but Ronaldo is still scoring more, top 3. Ronaldo is also top assists. We may have just made the best version of Ronaldo ever, but I think it's time I start watching this from afar. I'm gonna head to Chelsea. I'm not gonna do anything with the Chelsea team. I'm just gonna watch Messi and Ronaldo. We've signed the dotted line. We're heading to Chelsea, and with Chelsea also being in the Champions League, we will still be right in on the action. And of course, they both moved on to the semifinals. We may see an El Clasico final this year in the Champions League, but Barcelona still has a little bit of an edge on Real Madrid right now. Real Madrid currently undefeated, however, and it is going to be an El Clasico final, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, and it is Real Madrid 2-1 over Barcelona. Barcelona may have won the league last year, but Real Madrid take the Champions League. However, Barcelona do win the league 2 years in a row. Very interesting indeed. And Ronaldo was tied for second top scorer in the Champions League. It also looks like the Real Madrid men's team won the Champions League this year. They're starting to take over. Here in January again, Barcelona are top of the table. They seem to be dominating the league, whereas in true Real Madrid fashion, their goal is the Champions League. Once again, both teams move on. And I remember seeing this earlier, so I scrolled back to find it, but both Ronaldo and Messi were shortlisted for the team of the year. But it looks like it was Messi who actually made it onto that list this year. Ronaldo didn't make the cut. We've come to the end of the season, so we can go back and see just how good they did in the Champions League. They both moved on from the quarterfinals, but in the semis, Barcelona take down Real Madrid 5-3 on aggregate and go on to win the whole thing 4-1 over Bayern Munich. But in the Champions League this year, they tied on goals. Ronaldo and Messi up there 7-7. But Ronaldo again wins in assists. 4 for Ronaldo, and Messi wasn't even on the board. But Barcelona go 3 in a row for the Liga F title. That's 3 league titles and a Champions League for Barcelona, 2 Champions Leagues for Real Madrid. But I'm starting to understand just how much information I can't see when I'm not in Liga F. So my goal is to try and get back there. I will be checking job offers constantly. And finally, halfway through season like 4 or 5, we are going back to Liga F, not at Barcelona or Real Madrid, which is good. That's what we wanted. I probably should have just started here at Atletico Madrid. I just didn't think about it in the moment. Now that we're back though, I'm a little bit scared of what we've created. You see, Real Madrid's in second again at 29 points. This is January, by the way. But Barcelona is undefeated with only 1 draw, 43 points halfway through the year. That being said, it's Ronaldo again at the top of the scoring charts. Well, second top. Messi's currently 15th with 7 goals. Messi's at the bottom of the assist charts too with 2 assists, whereas Ronaldo has 4. Statistically, Ronaldo is doing better. But for the first time, we actually see a slide where Ronaldo has won their Player of the Season award. Along with the goals and assists, I think Ronaldo takes the edge there. As well, Messi didn't make it in this year's Team of the Season. Ronaldo did. But Barcelona go on to win 4 league titles in a row. Their overall team is definitely solid. And they also go on to win yet another Champions League. But it was Ronaldo with 27 goals in 30 games this year, and Messi with only 12. But Messi coming back with 7 assists, and Ronaldo with only 6. But with Messi hitting 30 years old, and Ronaldo very much dipping in rating, we've only got 1 season left for somebody to show up and officially claim the title of best player in the world. And so far, I can't lie, Ronaldo's stats are winning, but Messi's trophy cabinet is 10 times fuller. So it all comes down to this final season. Let's find out once and for all, who's better, Messi or Ronaldo? And halfway through the season, Real Madrid is making their case. Barcelona's dropped to 5th. I need to check out what's up with their team, because for the first time ever, Messi is above Ronaldo in goals, although Ronaldo does have a top assist for the season. And that's even with Ronaldo dropping to an 83 overall. And even with Real Madrid being top of the league, they didn't move on to the next round of the Champions League. They were knocked out in the group stage. This final season is turning out to be much weirder than expected. And the UEFA Team of the Year was just the entire Barcelona starting 11. I have no clue what's happening right now. And somehow, Barcelona made a comeback from 5th place to 1st place, winning by only 3 points, but still, they won. They won every single year in Liga F. However, they did not win the Champions League this year, only a couple of those to their name. And Messi held true this season. 19 goals over Ronaldo's 18 gave him the edge in this final season, but Ronaldo with 13 assists cannot be ignored. Messi with only 4. Ronaldo is down to an 82 overall. Messi still sticking in a 95. And like I said, if we're looking at the trophy cabinet, Messi won way more with his team. However, Ronaldo, again, top goal scorer almost every year, also top assister almost every year as well. So let me know down below, who do you guys think won this challenge, and who should I try this with next? Anyways, I appreciate you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below on how you're enjoying the content. I will see you next time. Peace.